Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm super excited about this one. Like my January is actually going very well because there are some people that want to get to interview I'm actually out of words. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just move on. Akan is our guest this afternoon. This gentleman he's an embodiment of music, of culture, of everything. And we are talking about people who can actually move Ghanaian music further. He's one of them.
Possibly to win a Grammy.
Yeah. Akan,
Yeah.
You're good.
My chalky.
Yeah, when you came, you said I talk one corner.
Yeah,
Happy New Year to you. How's the year going?
So far so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sometimes surprised at yourself how the kind of work you put out. Because I saw you staring at the TV or watching yourself. What a good thing.
Charlie Michelle, it's been a while I saw that video, so it was like, oh shit. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's one of the things that I really do play. Odipa Koma, Misike Dro, Obibadi, like that whole bit. And if you watch where you started from way back, that has been the kind of music you wanted to do. How would you describe the music you do?
I think is the core is a fusion of high life and hip life. Yeah, that's a core. And then every now and then you go feel borrow and then play around with some different sounds, but it's mostly hip life and high life.
Hip life and high life.
Yeah.
This is what you wanted to do.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always been like it's 2023, right? So how is high life going to sound in 2023? Like, can you imagine? High life, your name is like Konimo and Adolfo and all that.
Yeah.
That's like 90s and 80s, right? So how is high life going to sound in 2023?
Okay.
And like that is what I've been working on. Yeah.
When you put together a song, or when you're putting together a song and get into the studio, what are you looking at? The beat, does it determine what you're going to write? Like, for people like you, that means you should have one particular person who makes your beats for you, because you cannot be moving around, because a lot of people may not have the deep understanding of what you want to put out.
Yeah. Well, it depends. Sometimes I have a partner, a creative partner. He's called Twisted Waves. So he does like almost all my works. He engineers my works. He mixes. He understands. So or not I say, but sometimes we say no. Some like a different person can send you a beat and a lie. So you pick it up. Yeah.
Was it a lie?
Yeah.
So that you just jump on it and do your thing. How long have you been doing this?
I guess 2015. I dropped my first project in 2015. So let's say if from 2015, that
should be 8 years.
8 years, yes. But I guess it's earlier. I started way earlier than 2015. Yeah.
For school or?
From school, from high school. I went to St. John's Grammar.
Okay.
So
yeah. But you was called Kabana Shy.
Yeah. Yeah. So from St. John's and after school, I was like, okay, this is something I really want to do. So let me focus. Yeah.
And it's always been conscious.
Yeah, Charlie. I mean, to have a voice and to have a platform, if I say something, if you just misuse the platform that you have, I'm fortunate to be where I am. Because if I watch where I come from and like my area and people I grew up with, not everybody get a privilege to be on TV or to, to be paid. People pay money to come see you.
Yeah.
Right. So if I have that platform, I want to make sure that I use them for something that I'm passionate about.
Wait, your area? Which area?
Oh, I grew up for Abeka. Yeah. Abeka not be like bad place like that. Yeah. But Charlie, I feel privileged to be say a day where I day. Like everybody where they have them like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Akan, I mean, a lot of people when they hear your music, they say that this guy is deep. Yeah. I want to understand how growing up was for you. Where you got all this sort of wisdom?
I think it's from. So when I was a kid, on vacations you go to your grandparents. It was come from media. I not say vacation there. I
You don't go grandpa, grandma.
I dey go
Okay.
village. Yeah, so it was like me going to the village to go, do vacation with my grandparents, and then being in schooling in Accra. So it was like that back and forth for me, like throughout my childhood. So it's like Uko Ikrasia, you get some influence,
Yeah.
and then when you come to Accra, you become urbanized, and so it's like
The
mixture of
future of,
yeah,
yeah.
Mixture of both.
yeah.
Right. So with your kind of music, I mean, we can all agree that you are deep. But which
Deep now, Canada.
Deep no one can say, oh,
But
but you are.
Right.
So
It's spiritual, highly
Right,
spiritual.
you know. So I mean, which people do you seek to achieve, to get or to appeal to them with your kind of music you're doing?
Obia. I mean, everybody
So,
who is interested, everybody who wants to listen. Some of the songs you can dance to it. Some of them you have to listen. Some of the songs, like can you imagine? I'm making songs for, like so. It'll be a bit TV. Anybody that finds my music interesting is welcome.
Wow. So do you sit down to write your music? Do you have any form of inspiration? How do you come about your lyrics?
Oh, the lyrics here it'll be Onyankopon.
Oh wow, straight from above.
Straight from above. I mean, sometimes too, it's like inspiration from around.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have a new song called Yetiapo, which is like celebration of life. So Mesrana Metiasia, for some months now. Say meniti na Mesrana that means like I'm alive. It's like menije.
Oh,
Not everybody gets to be alive.
yeah.
And once you have life, if I have life, I can achieve my dreams, my career. I go go on for me. I go make more money, right? Because I have life.
Once there is
So
life, there is hope.
yes, and that be what inspired me. I lose somebody from my life, from my family inside, and it was like, okay, people go die. Like it's real. Like
that's
it's
what it
real.
is,
You
yeah.
can't see the person
Crazy.
again. So right now, if I wake up, I gotta be happy, and that be what inspired Yetiapo.
Okay.
Like we are alive this year. Like it's a new year, and I'm alive. Like somebody died. So sometimes it's find inspiration
It's
around
around
you, and then you ride with it.
When it comes to your fashion, your sense of fashion, I'm looking at you and I'm looking at your manager right now. You guys are
Yeah, hard guys.
like eccentric, like
guys.
different. How would you describe your sense of fashion?
I think I'm just fashionable. I understand what fashion means, and also, like how I want to feel in a day. Like today, I won't be like a cool dude, or today I won't be like, today I won't be official, or today I won't like today.
No gangster.
Yeah. Like even me back I was going to be in a turtleneck
Okay.
top, but me PA area boy, I was like, no, like
Let me protect my
yeah,
skin.
yeah. So it depends on the day and how you want to feel.
People like you yourself, sorry, are very protective of the circles that you find yourself in and the people that you allow in. Would you say you're an industry person? You have friends in the industry.
Oh no. I mean, Charlie, the industry is big. You can't be friends with everybody. You can't be friends with everybody.
Who's your closest music person in the industry?
That should be Ayat, and then maybe Walasi.
Okay, well, Lassie sat in your seat
Okay.
when he was here.
Okay.
So when you see, just imagine you know for yourself the kind of talent that you have, and then you listen to some other songs out there, and you're like, "Hey, what is guy?" Like, do you get that reaction? Do you get those things coming to you like? Like, is it that I understand music on a certain level and people understand, or you think that Obiane did into your way be a
Charlie down there because Charlie, like somebody go feel add some things, and then I get people will gravitate to it. So you never know, but I believe so. Like it's taste, like Obiane the taste.
Okay.
Like me, I know so I have like a very good taste in things, and so I did a pen and like nipa will be repair now will be bepe, which is cool. Like I know say. When I'm feeling into me lie and me lie into yeah. So yeah, I've been doing it and the response has been good. People tell me, oh, chala the head, and there are people that I respect. I'm gonna say, oh, like you are doing some good stuff. So yeah, chilly.
I mean, we are in a new year.
Yeah.
What projects have you released or you have for us?
So far, your Tiapo is out, featuring Efia. I'm also working on a new album. I've been in the studio since last year, so you will see.
You already have a name for it?
No,
Not yet.
not yet. Yeah.
I think he's keeping it. But then, I mean, you could have been a doctor, you could have been a carpenter. I mean, you could have done any other profession.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to do music?
Charlie, so recently, you know, hold on. I mean, I've had many opportunities being thrown at me lately, and but I just realized, like music is one thing that I do. I don't get tired.
I see.
Like, if it's music related, I don't get tired. Like sometimes you can do it unpaid, or sometimes you can okay, I don't mind. It's music, and I'll be on stage and I'll be all smiley, and it's just music. Music makes me happy, and
Okay.
and I
Just,
think that's all.
just love music.
Yeah.
I mean, this question would go to you also. I asked this question to people I find in your league of music. Do you sometimes feel like, Charlie, I'm doing the thing. I've got a secluded number of people. Like when you organize a show, you have your own fans who come around. You may not be in the mainstream commercial music stuff.
Yeah.
And you don't think that for that reason you're being underrated or your work is not getting the attention. Like realistically, how do you feel about it?
It's realistic.
Realistically, or my media answer.
Nah, Charlie, me, I know I can't do on TV and can't say something I'm not supposed to say, or something that I know I'm not proud about. The thing we say, I obviously think I deserve more than I'm receiving, more support than I'm receiving, because I've put in a lot of work, made some really good, dope projects. I think people need to hear. But apart from that, like me chile, like me bra. I'm a young person. Me so me bra. Like things me. Music is the only thing I do. Can you imagine? Music is the only thing I do. Like it's crazy. Like I do only music. Me like side any job yeah. So music is what is feeding me, getting me going.
And so far so good.
Yeah, so far so good. Don't I look good?
You look good.
Yeah.
Very good.
You're cashing out.
Yeah.
You're cashing out.
Of course, I'm cashing out. I have people in my team that I pay. I shoot music videos, self-funded. My music video, like we're making music videos worth 80,000 Ghana cedis, 60,000, sometimes 100,000 Ghana cedis. The last concert I did at Alliance cost you almost 70,000 Ghana cedis to put the production together. And I don't have a label behind me.
Yeah.
Like even if Sameka say I'm not doing good crap, God crampo, Nyankopon crampo. Like you will say I'm ungrateful. Like how many people are making like this amount of money within a year? Think
But
about
are
it.
you open for any record label?
Yes. I want to get big. Oh yes, I want to get big and bigger.
Yeah.
So like if I have a record, that means like my budget, my small 100K budget will maybe double or triple.
Yeah.
And I can do big and bigger things. So yeah, I'm open.
Okay, Pio. The final one. Is it that you don't nominate yourself for these awards, or you're not interested in them?
Oh well, it depends. I mean, it depends. Sometimes you submit you do submissions. Sometimes they pick you. Sometimes they don't. So, and that one they say if you do anything about that.
I know, right?
Yeah, if you do anything about that. So yeah, chile.
Okay, so as I said, it's the one with the fear that you've dropped.
Yeah, Tiapo.
Yeah, Tiapo. Yeah, and it's available on all the platforms.
Yep.
They top.
Yep.
Okay, give us a few lines. Let's wrap up.
Oh yeah, Tiapo. Whoa. We hear me fruit so name part the year. But trust and say near ma the year. Tiapo it sempane say yeah tia sinti. Yeni waji say yeah. Obi so rich ebubu good them. Obi a two fits one say asem. Obi a man phone sem chane yem ninan Tiapo. And you may be saying him. Yehu anadum tin and net me Tiapo. Me jai ma dream mo ma neko. Me jari me hu ya Brian so to. Iso be breba menum tea. Me Tiapo. Yeah.
Tiapo, thank you very much for joining us, Pio Akan. It's been a pleasure having you.